Hello crafty friends, this is Gail. Welcome to a special video. This video is going to outline my stitchy plans for 2024. So I have my magical tub of wonder, that's what it's called now. I have spoken about this quite a lot during the course of the year, that 2024 is going to be my series of stitching year. So I have lots and lots of sets and series. Admittedly, I don't have all of them in this tub. I highly doubt I will get to all of them, but you know, a girl likes to have options. So what I'm going to go through with you today, I have got quite a few sets and or series. Some of them are fully kitted up with fabric and thread. Some of them are only kitted up with fabric only, but if you watched my stitching update video that's dated Saturday the 4th of November, you will see that I mentioned that I have 6 rather large fabric boxes that are full of my DMC collection. They're in here so I can sort them out. Now, the reason why I have the 2024 Magical Tub of Wonder, if you aren't watching my regular videos, you may not be aware, my husband and I are moving towards the end of next year. We have bought a large property down in regional South Australia. We are going to be building a house and we are going to be moving. So we hope by the end of 2024 we'll be there. So essentially what will happen as he comes and goes systematically, this room will get entirely packed up, except because I work from home, except for obviously my work computers and my current stitching, which is this tub will have all my current stitching in it. It's an 80-litre plastic tub on wheels. I have a much smaller plastic tub that will be having all of the finished stitching put into it, because once we get down to South Australia and we're all unpacked and settled in, then I'm going to FFO these projects into pillows, because my new craft room office that I'm going into is a rather large room. It is 5 meters by 7 meters. It is a huge room, and I am going to have lots of space for storage, tiered trays, dough bowls, so I'll be able to put a lot of my stitching on display. So anyway, let's get to it. Now, aside from all of the series stitching, I do have some medium-ish to large projects as well that I have put in the tub just so that I can also have some choice. Now, one of the pieces of stitching that I've put in here is my Heaven and Earth Christmas design, which is Christmas 2 by Ciro Marchetti. Now, this piece, I'm not actually going to put it straight back in the tub. I'm going to put it on the table behind me. I want that to sort of go on the top, because this is going to be my Heaven and Earth design focus piece in December. But I'm stitching this on 18 count Aida, full cross 2/1. That is what it is going to look like once it is finished. So I'm going to put it over the side here, because as I said, I will be using it when I in December, and that is currently where we're up to on it. So I know this needle minder I got from Kirsty, Stitching Mum of Two Monsters, and I think these two were from Mad For You Minders, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's where we're at with that one. So that one is going to be kept out because it's going to get stitched on in December. Now, the next piece is in a bag from So Much to Love, and it's really funny because I actually have a dress in this exact same fabric. So this bag, I catch up with my lovely Rebel Stitchers every Friday night. We have a Zoom meeting. There's 5 of us, and we've been friends for quite a while. We've decided we're going to do a Carolyn Manning stitch along next year. I think 4 out of the 5 of us are stitching this one design, and one of the other ladies has traced something else that tickled her fancy. But essentially we're stitching the Yuletide Garden Labyrinth by Carolyn Manning Designs, and I'm going to be starting this on the 1st of January. So again, I'll leave this out on the table, and this will be one of the last things I put away, so that way it's sort of at the top. So there's that one, and this is fully kitted up, ready to go. I'm going to stitch this one on a piece of 28 count even weave in the colorway Vanilla Latte from Jay's X Stitch, and I have all of the threads in this bag ready to go. So this one is all ready for a January 1 start. So you will see that stitched on over the course of next year. So this will go over here. Okay, this next piece, this is in a bag from Tezo Handmaids, Harry Potter bag, which is quite appropriate because it is a Harry Potter chart. Now this one, I have no desire to stitch on this straight away, but if I get to it next year, I get to it. Essentially, it is Harry Potter Luna Lovegood outfits, and it says, things we lose have a way of coming back to us in the end, if not always in the way we expect. So I would really love, look at my hair, I do apologise, I look like I've been drug through a rose bush backwards. This one, I would love to be able to stitch this to put this into the library of the new house. Now, I don't have any thread pulled for this, but I do have fabric. I bought 28 count even weave in the colourway Cotton Whispers from Sold All Australia. So that sort of is very Luna Lovegoodish. So, as I said, that's one of the designs that, you know, I'm putting it in here because if I feel like a bit of a change and I feel like stitching it, I can. So that's the first one into the tub. The next one is in a bag from Nicole from Divina Lee Design Studios. This is one of her bags from her Patreon bag of the month. Again, this is another Harry Potter chart. It is by Clouds Factory. And again, this is another one of those that if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't. And it is the Harry Potter Marauders map. And it says, I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. And yet again, I would really like to stitch this to go into the library. So there's that one. So I do have fabric for this. And no, I haven't pulled out the threads. I got a piece of Violet Haze 28 count even weave from Sold All Australia. So again, that's another one that could be stitched, maybe not. Okay, the next one I have in another Harry Potter bag by Tezo Handmaids. Okay, and again, I know, can you guess what it is? It's a Harry Potter chart. I know you're shocked. I know you're shocked. And again, I do not have the threads pulled for this, but I do have the fabric. This is the Harry Potter giant version by Clouds Factory. And it is going to look like that when it's finished. And I actually purchased a purpose dyed piece of fabric for this. This is from Picture This Plus. It's 32 count linen in the colourway Ancient. And that is what they recommend that this piece be stitched on. So it is like 27 by 36 inches. It's a huge, very long piece of fabric. So I have that ready to go. Oh, for some reason I've got a couple. I've got another copy of the chart here. For some reason I've got a couple of the metallics. Obviously had that in there for a reason. That's all right. So that goes in the tub. All right, the next one that I have to go in the tub, again, this is in a bag by Nicole from Divina Lee Design Studios from her bag of the month. And there's a little zipper pull charm from her as well. This one is the stocking that I'm doing for my husband for Christmas for the new house. it is all kitted up with the DMC ready to go. I'm stitching it on 14 count Black Ada from Sold All Australia. This is a Doreen Jones stocking. It's one of her 2022 stockings. It's called Jolly Stocking. So once I have finished stitching my stocking, then I will get on and do Shane's. So again, with this one, I think I'm going to not put this straight in the box, because otherwise if I do that, it's sort of at the bottom. I'll put this on the table and I'll put this in the box at the end. Another one to do in case I feel like it, it's another Harry Potter. This one's a kit though. It's called Train to Fairy Tale. It's an Andriana kit. I got this from, it's a Russian kit. I got it from Merkestrakrom off Etsy. I don't think they're on Etsy anymore because they're a Russian site. But this is what it is here. So it's a full kit. However, as you can see, it's a bottle with the train and the castle. It's beautiful. However, the kit comes with dyed Aida. I didn't want to do it on dyed Aida. So I got this piece of fabric from Juliet, from Crafted by Juliet ages ago. It is huge. It's a huge piece of fabric. It is Aida. I think it's 16 count Aida, it looks like. So I will stitch it on this instead. So I thought that went really well. So again, another Harry Potter themed chart if I so wish to stitch it. Okay, this one, this is in the tub because I don't know whether or not I will finish this in December. I am going to start stitching this on the 1st of December. It's in a macaron bag from Nicole from Divana Lee Design Studios. I showed this on my floss tube video this last week. It is the 2023 Nutcracker chart from Shannon Christine Designs. I'm going to be stitching this on 28 count antique white Aida full cross 2/2 using DMC. I have the fabric for this, which is here. But however, the threads are in the containers over there. I've put this in the tub because I'm not sure whether or not I will actually get this finished in December. So again, this will be put at the very top of the tub. So it's going to go on the table for now. Okay, another one that you guys have seen it and loved it is Stanley. I would love to get Stanley finished by the middle of next year. So that's why he's being included in my 2024 stitching plans, because it will be stitched. Heaven and Earth Designs by Randall Spangler. I've been doing this since 2010. So like he's been going for 13 years now and I'm down and around here. So what I've done, I've taken him out of the Q-snap because I am going to machine sew some fabric to the sides and the bottom of this because we're getting fairly far down. This is where we're up to on him. I'm at like 67 or 68 or 69%, something like that. But as you can see, especially down the bottom, it's really close. So I've got to sew some fabric. So I'll do that as this video is doing whatever. So again, this will go in the tub of wonder to stitch. All right, next thing is another current whip in another bag by Nicole from Divana Lee Design Studios. Can you see a theme here? This is a current piece that I'm stitching on. It is a Christmas stocking by Doreen Jones. This is my Christmas stocking. So I've just got to find the cover picture. I always seem to lose this cover picture. It's her, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's her cover, it's her cover. It's her Christmas stocking for this year, 2023. It's Robin Christmas stocking. So I am currently stitching this on 28 count even weave, antique white, and using all of the recommended DMC threads. So this is included in the Magical Tub of Wonder because like it would be great if I could finish it this year, but I don't think I will. That's being a little bit too optimistic. So this is where we're at with this one. It will have a lot more done to it by the end of the year, that is for sure. But it just won't be, I doubt it will be finished. So anyway. And then the other one that is going in the tub, I have to put one piece of hardanger in the tub because I can guarantee you the minute that I don't put any hardanger in the tub is when I want to do hardanger. It's got a bit of a gross feel to it. So I've obviously had something on the fabric. This is another bag from Nicole from Divinely Design Studios. I bought this fabric from Spoonflower, so I sent it up to her and she made it into a bag for me. So this hardanger piece is out of a book called Hardanger, A Growing Tradition. It's this one here. So I'm currently stitching this on 28 count Monica even weave, and the I can't remember what the color is, but essentially it's DMC 3042 because that is the color thread I'm using, and it is virtually a direct match. So that's sort of, I haven't really gone very far. I'm just doing cluster blocks, but as I said, I really do need to have some hardanger in here, because if I didn't, I can guarantee you that I will be looking for some hardanger to do, and it'll all be packed and down in South Australia. So hardanger. All right. Series stitching now. Now this is my Harry Potter figurine bag. I bought all of these from Jack of All Crafts when she had her Etsy store. She's a New Zealand seller. She doesn't have an Etsy store anymore. Now, I've already done quite a few of them. As you can see, I have loads of them in here. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you all of these because they don't have cover pictures. It wasn't until later on in her designing that she started putting cover pictures with them. So, as you can see, huge tub. And what I'll do, I will read out the names of the ones that don't have cover pictures. The ones that do, I will show you those. So I've got Draco Malfoy, Lord Voldemort, Luna Lovegood, Minerva McGonagall, there's Gracie, Ron Weasley, Lucius Malfoy, Neville Longbottom, Ginny Weasley, Mad-Eye Moody, Bellatrix Lestrange, Dobby, Dolores Umbridge, a Death Eater, Molly Weasley, and then all of these actually have cover pictures. Oh, and I was wondering what was stopping all of these. Now my plan was and still is, I'm going to make these into cushions, and where I fold it over and stuff it, I bought these 9 3/4 patches. I have loads of them, and I'm going to put those over the hole where I stuff them. So anyway, let's keep going with these. So this one is Sirius Black. Then I've got Remus Lupin, Nymphadora Tonks. It's a real shame that that she doesn't have her that Jackie doesn't have her store anymore, because these were fantastic. And then of course I bought the 4-house crest. So I've got the Ravenclaw crest. I have the Hufflepuff crest. And if you think I'm a little bit obsessed with Harry Potter, you are absolutely correct. I am. I'm a Potterhead through and through. Slytherin crest. And the Gryffindor crest. All right, I'll put these back. So that's my little Harry Potter pouch. As you can see, I'm going to have lots to choose from, and then you'll understand as to why I'm probably never going to get to stitch all of these. But anyway, the next series I have is the Heart in Hand Square Dance. So this one, I don't have the threads pulled for it. I do have fabric. I bought 16 count Aida to do this in. So we've got January, February, March. We've got April, May, June. July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's very cool. Put those there. All right, the next series I've already stitched 2 out of this series. It is a 9-set series. It is the Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitcheries Houses on Peppermint Lane series. I have got all of the fabric for these, and it is, I don't remember because I've taken the, oh, here we go, 32 count French Cafe Mocha linen from Witchelt. So I have those. As I said, I've already done 2 of them. So this is chart number 3. This is Sugar Cookie House. So I'm just making sure these all stay together. Then we've got house number 4, which is Tea House. You can see I'm going to be a busy beaver next year. Then house number 5 is a Cranberry House. And my plan with this is I've bought some really fantastic Christmas jelly rolls. I'm going to make this one into a quilt. Chart 6, which is Pinwheel House. Sorry, I have a sip of tea, which is now cold. Anyway, never mind. House number 7, which is Pomegranate House. House number 8, which is Needleworker House. And then house number 9 is Christmas House. The one lot of series stitching you will not see in here is the Cottage Garden Samplings series. I have 4 of those years, I think. I think it's 4, but I haven't included that in this lot of series and stitching that's still in the cupboard. All right, this is a bag that I got from a Be Stitch Me box ages ago. Okay, this is a PDF for that I downloaded from Croquet Go Go off Etsy, and this is her calendar series. I have got the first 4 months kitted up, ready to go, and I have 12 pieces of individual fabric to stitch it on, and this is say what colour? It's just it's flax, 32 count flax, Belfast linen. I've got them pre-cut, so that way then I don't have to bother measuring and cutting. So, as I said, this one I've got the first 4 months kitted up. So this one, you have January, February, March, April. And if you do want any more information on these charts, where I got them, etc., feel free to reach out. Happy to answer any questions. The next one is part 2, which is May, June, July, August. I love August. It's got a little koala on it. That's very cool. And this one is September, October, November, December. So that's Croquet Go Go. And also, aside from my Cottage Garden Samplings, I have a whole pile of other sets and series still in the cupboard. This isn't all of them. Disclaimer, this isn't all of them. But I just put in here the ones that I thought I would like to get you to stitch. But I have loads more in the cupboard. I couldn't put everything in here. This is another bag from So Much to Love. I love this fabric. It's beautiful. Beautiful fabric. So in here again, I have, okay, this is this one. So I've got a little Harry Potter bag because that has all my threads in it. This one holds the Blue Flower Seasons of the Heart series. Now I've already stitched spring, and I stitched it on 40 count Newcastle linen in the colourway Pewter. And again, I have another 3 pieces of fabric, exactly the same size. So I've already stitched one of them, and this is the other 3. So this one is Seasons of the Heart Autumn, Seasons of the Heart Winter, and Seasons of the Heart Summer. So what I do with this one, my stitchy mate Leanne, Stitchy Moon 75, I already stitched spring, and she didn't have spring, so I sent that one up to her. And I said to her, there's one other one of these that she doesn't have. So I said to her, when I come to stitch it, I'll reach out. Just let me know which one it is. I'll stitch that one first, and I'll send you that chart. That way then she's got all 4 of them herself. So that's another one to go in here. Okay, this is just a plastic bag. Okay, so this is Country Cottage Needleworks, and again I have all the fabric for this, no threads pulled as yet. This is 40 count mallow linen. I have 12 pieces of that in here, and these are the cottage of the months from them. So we'll just go through those. So we've got January, February, March, April. And you're all sitting at home scratching your heads. Am I going to stitch all of these next year? No. But hey, I've got choices, so that's what I want. Got May, June, July, August, September. Do you remember 21st night? Sorry. October, November, December. Okay, then the next one that I have, this is completely kitted up except for 2 of the buttons. This is Jim Shore 12 Days of Christmas. So I have this fully kitted up with all of the DMC, all of the Mill Hill beads, all of the Jim Shore buttons except for 2 buttons. I finally found somewhere that has those buttons in Australia, no less, and they're being sent out to me. I should have them next week. So this, I'm stitching this again. I've got 12 individual pieces of fabric, stitching this on 32 count lamb's wool linen, because I wasn't quite sure and how big they're going to be. And again, I'm going to fit all of these, stitch all of these individually, and they're going to be finished as pillows. So there's that bundle. Okie dokie. Just a few more to go. This one, I haven't got any fabric for this, and I haven't got any thread at all. But I put this one in here because they're Biscorn. Well, they're Biscornies, and I am going to finish them as Biscornies. It is the Kitty and Me Designs by Pamela Kellogg. It's a 2021 cross stitch calendar. And where are we? She's got a picture of all of them. Here they are. So that's all 12 of them. So who knows? I might stitch up a Biscornia or 2. But yeah, so I just threw this chart in the box, because you never know. You never know. Oh, and also the other thing I'm going to stitch beside this stuff is the artist trading cards that I'm doing with Laura next year. All right, again, this is another one that I have full fabric, no thread. I've got 12 individual pieces of fabric. This is 28 count Country French Cafe Mocha linen. And these are Lizzie Kate's. I've got lots of Lizzie Kate series, lots. All right, so this is the F01 to F012 Flip It. Flip It, A Year with Charm. So we have January, February, March, April, May, June, hold the press, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So these all come with a little charm. So we have those. Then we have Shock, another Lizzie Kate. Again, with 12 pieces of individual fabric. This is 28 count light mocha casual linen. I've got 12 pieces of that in here. What a small fortune just in fabric in this bag. And these are F20 to F33. This is Flip It blocks with charm. So we've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. All right. Another one, guess what? Lizzie Kate. Again, I have 12 individual pieces of fabric. This is 28 count light mocha casual linen. I hope small fortune just in fabric in these bags. Okay, these are F58 to F69. These are Flip It Bits by Lizzie Kate. So I have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, 3 more to go. Okay, this is the last of the Lizzie Kates. Again, I have 12 pieces of individual 28 count light mocha casual linen pieces in here. Now, I have stitched these before. However, I did them for my sister and I stitched them on an Afghan. And I never got... So I've had these charts for probably about 20 years now. No, more than that, because I stitched it for her before I met my husband. So about 25 years, I think, I've had these for. But because I stitched it on... a blanket, the stitch count I did was really big, so I didn't use the buttons. So I've got all the buttons in here too. So this will be a revisit for me for stitching them again. All right, so this is Flip It stamps. So these go from F34 to F45. So we've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. All right, so that was my lovely lucky last Lizzie Kate. Then I've got Little House Needleworks. Now, I don't have any fabric or thread for these, but I picked these up quite cheaply actually off Don't even remember where I bought them from, but they were having a sale. And I got these charts for something ridiculous, like $3 each. So why wouldn't I? So these are the Calendar Girls series from Little House Needleworks. So I've got January, February, March, excuse me, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, and the very last one that I have to share with you, this is in a bag of the month from Nicole from Divina Lee Design Studios with a gorgeous, gorgeous scissor pull. So this is a hands-on design series, and I have not only the individual fabric to stitch this on, but I also have the actual finishing fabric as well. So when it comes time for me to FFO these into pillows, I bought the pack. So I have 12 pieces of 32 count flax Belfast linen to stitch these on. These are called triple play pillows. So this one is the autumn basket. This one is the summer basket. I have the winter basket. And my absolute favorite, I think I love, it's because of the colors. I love the colors. This is the spring basket. And that's it. That is my stitching plans for 2024. As I said, I will never get through all of this. That's way too much. But I want to have choices. So to have choices, I have to have choices. I hope you've enjoyed this video. My stomach is grumbling. It is telling me it is time to go and have some lunch. So I'm going to do that. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you've already got plans for next year for stitching, share them in the comments below. I'd be really interested to see what you are planning on stitching in 2024. But thank you so much for joining me. Stay safe and well, happy crafting, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.